Et du coup, bonjour YouTube et bonjour stream. Alors en fait, je disais que j'allais faire la suite demain, mais en vrai, je m'ennuie là. J'ai fait un peu le jeu là. Fist, j'ai avancé dans le truc que je voulais faire là dans le jeu là, mais je me rends compte que j'allais vite être titre contre le boss, donc du coup je me suis dit, vas-y, on va faire le suite du jeu avec les poulets pendant une petite heure et demie comme d'habitude pour pour la rediff YouTube. Dès qu'il y a l'image, voilà. Alors, on va faire un résumé de ce qui s'est passé. Alors, nous avons actuellement avancé dans l'enquête et on a retrouvé. Alors, elle nous a demandé de la rejoindre dans sa résidence secondaire, mais elle n'était pas là, donc on a fini. Quand on se rend sur les lieux, elle était absente et on a retrouvé Déborah, qui est morte avec les fameuses insultes qu'il y avait sur les murs de sa résidence, qui est un gros mot quoi, littéralement. Donc actuellement on a appelé la police et on est revenu à cet endroit là en fait. Donc là on va voir ce qui s'est passé, ce que la police est arrivée. Ça n'a pas l'air d'être le cas en vrai. Il n'y a toujours pas la police, donc en fait là, pour le coup, là, je vous avoue que je ne sais pas quoi faire. Donc là, elle est morte. Donc là, pour le coup, en vrai, je ne sais pas ce qu'il faut qu'on fasse. J'ai pourtant appelé la police dans l'épisode précédent. Je crois que c'est ça le numéro 1. Je me suis peut-être trompé.
You wrote that down? It burned into my mind.
Donc là en fait en vrai je sais pas ce qu'il faut que je fasse.
Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Okay, I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty, I don't want to know.
Peut-être aller là-bas, on va bien voir. Ah, Timothy il est là. Peut-être que si on lui en parle.
How about you tell me what you're really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
Sorry, pal. Maybe next time.
Huh? What more do you want?
Is it forbidden to stand around at your place?
Go stand around somewhere else in the city.
En fait on a vraiment pas d'infos, hein. Je sais pas du tout ce qu'il faut que je fasse.
Ah, is that the Kite and Blues?
I think so. It has a unique sound to it, that's for sure.
I'd like to visit the Hive again, when things lighten up a little.
Yeah, and when they welcome cops again.
Yeah, right.
Alors, il doit bien avoir un truc, hein. On a dû oublier un truc, hein.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
Parce que là en fait je vous avoue je ne sais pas ce qu'il faut que je fasse. Parce que là je suis complètement bloqué. Est-ce que si je... Merde, ah, excusez-moi j'ai fait une bêtise. Le son a coupé, c'est normal. Enfin normal. Je me demandais si je devrais pas retourner au commissariat.
Blood boils in there somewhere. It's best to avoid him before he finds some reason to lock us in.
You took the words out of my beak, boss.
Le problème c'est que...
Don't go stirring up a shitstorm, okay?
We'll do what we can, Bosco, but I can't promise any.
Parce qu'il doit bien avoir un truc, hein.
Don't drink that shit, Marty. It's bad for your health.
Sonny, you're bad for my health. Do you remember our old squad car?
That ended up in a swamp? Huh. I could never get over that. It was the best partner I ever had.
That's, good to know, boss.
Truth hurts, pal.
Never mind. I'll live with it.
Parce que là, je vous avoue, je ne sais pas du tout ce qu'il faut faire. Hein. J'ai pourtant appelé la police. Mais il n'y a pas la police qui arrive.
You wrote that?
It burned.
Nice.
Yeah. It really.
Il doit y avoir un truc, hein. Parce que là, je suis bloqué.
Does this fireplace seem as suspicious to you as it seems to me, Marty?
It looks like it's never been used.
And the place has radiators in every room, meaning there's central heating.
Then why the fireplace? For decoration?
Does this fireplace seem as suspicious? And the place.
Then why the fire?
Non, il n'y a rien de... Tableau bizarre, le téléphone, photo de famille.
What are you trying to tell me, Natasha?
Il doit bien avoir un truc, hein.
Molly,
How about this one here?
don't even.
On va essayer de l'appeler lui. Attendez, il y a 622 je crois à la fin. Peut-être qu'il faut que j'appelle lui. Je sais pas. 552 932. 555 932 pardon. Ça répond pas. Il doit bien avoir quelque chose, hein.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like.
Ah, attendez, ouais, il y a des
Anything
indices.
interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is. There's nothing else useful in there. SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
Donc on a trouvé un étrange objet.
SN.
Il doit bien avoir quelque chose, hein.
There's nothing else. Poor thing.
La police est toujours pas là.
Stop staring.
Okay.
Furry help. SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this? Molly. Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, we stepped into it, didn't we? Does this fireplace and
Then why the fire?
Il doit bien avoir un truc, hein. C'est en fait là je stagne en vrai. Là il y a rien de...
There's nothing else. What are you trying to tell me?
Nice.
Yeah.
Ici on allait au commissariat pour savoir. Peut-être que... On va faire beaucoup d'allers-retours hein, je pense.
Listen, doll, we have some questions.
Make it quick, boys. I'm busy.
Non.
You know, if there's anyone who knows anything about it,
Kinda long-winded.
Don't go stirring.
We'll do what we can.
is it worth talking to him?
Who knows? Maybe he...
Non sincèrement en fait là je suis bloqué.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my... Stop, furry hell.
Parce que là on a... Celui-là il nous manque quelque chose. Merde, excusez-moi. On a vraiment un élément... Il doit nous manquer un élément. Ah.
Damn, just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
J'ai mal fait mon travail
You have a
d'investigateur.
point.
Donc du coup c'est
Well, you
ouvert.
can't be serious.
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But
Ah voilà on a...
it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
Bah dans le blason là, le blason. Ouais, donc là, à mon avis, c'est le blason là. C'est le fameux blason des 4 animaux. Alors c'est ça là. Ce sont les grands anciens qui forment la Sainte Trinité. Ouais, c'est 3 par contre. Harry est la déesse de la création, Patty est le seigneur de la destruction, et Naki est l'esprit de son jour. On va chercher les indices, hein. De toute façon, c'est une histoire avec des indices. On va déjà regarder ça, qu'est-ce que nous avons comme symbole. Bon, déjà, à mon avis, le renard et le lion, ils sont dans l'histoire, ça c'est sûr. Où c'est qu'on peut avoir ce symbole? Et si...
Molly.
Un pigeon... Ouais non, c'est pas du tout ça, ça peut pas être ça. Ce tableau représente rien. Attendez, on va faire un truc simple. On va retourner au commissariat, parce que au commissariat, il y a un blason de ce délire-là. Alors.
Many times. It says everything, Marty.
Alors, on a une cigogne, un lion, le renard et le mouton. Donc, la cigogne, le lion, le mouton et le renard en bas. C'est con ce que je fais, mais c'est juste comme ça qu'on arrive à... Alors, la cigogne, le lion ici, Là c'est le mouton et là c'est le renard. Non, c'est pas ça. Si c'était le tyran. Et si c'était plutôt comme ça, le lion qui est là. Et là on a... C'est pas ça du tout. Mais ça doit avoir un rapport, hein. Trois dieux. Non. Non. C'est pas là-dedans qu'on trouvera un indice, hein. Non, ça les humains, non. Il doit avoir un rapport avec ça, hein. Il doit y avoir un truc... on doit louper quelque chose, hein.
Honor, strength, and unity.
Pigs, ruffians, and vigilantes.
Join the force.
Get bribed, get beaten by a hooker, get fat.
Là c'est bien une cigogne, hein. Là on a le renard et le mouton, là. Ça doit être un rapport avec ça, hein. Pas possible que ce soit ça. J'ai un doute au fait là. Ouais, c'est que je peux ici et je peux tester plein de combinaisons possibles, ça fonctionnera pas. Si je fais comme ça. On va mettre le renard là-haut. Il doit y avoir un truc. On doit louper quelque chose. Quatre animaux qui tiennent quelque chose, c'est ce qu'il disait.
Nice.
Yeah. It really... SN. Could be the initials of a person. Molly.
Je vais pas regarder une solution pour ça, hein. De toute façon, non. C'est comme ça qu'on découvre le jeu. Enfin, c'est comme ça qu'on gâche le plaisir. Mais je suis en train de réfléchir parce que normalement, c'est les 4 symboles. C'est les symboles du blason, là.
So,
Not a sorry, Pat.
Non, c'est pas lui qui va nous le dire, hein.
No matter how big the city is, Marty, I feel more and more like I'm living in prison.
Hey, it's not too late to skip off, boss. You only have 121 days left, right?
120. Then, retirement.
So, what's keeping you?
I don't know. I could have left even earlier. But the city won't let me go.
You're afraid of change, huh?
Everyone's afraid of change on a certain level. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. The city just keeps pulling me back. If it wasn't for this case, I could have drunk myself to death.
Even the afterlife is better than Clawville.
Sometimes I think that.
I think you're beyond help, boss.
If you gaze into the city will gaze into you.
Okay.
If you gaze...
Oh.
Parce qu'en fait, j'ai carrément un doute, hein.
Listen, dog.
Make it quick.
Non. Mais je suis sûr c'est un rapport avec ça, hein.
Did you know there's a theory?
What? Where did you hear that? I'd never heard such sheep shit before.
I read it in Tomorrow's Word. That's a pretty prestigious newspaper.
I wouldn't use that trash to wipe my cloaca, Marty. It'll rot your brain.
Well, at least I read something other than the labels on liquor bottles.
Hey, that was a bit below the belt.
Yep, but true.
You got me.
It's a very beautiful...
Yeah, it is. Just like the city. From afar, at least.
Bon, on a eu un nouvel indice, hein. Enfin un nouveau... La grande guerre entre l'Alliance et les clans des Marais a décidé du destin de Cloville et fait de la ville contrôlée par l'Alliance. L'un des grandes puissances coloniales. Cette étape qui a eu lieu il y a exactement 142 ans marque le commencement. Ouais. Le problème c'est qu'on apprend rien en fait.
Nice work.
Nice bullshit.
Il doit bien avoir un élément, hein. On a dû louper quelque chose.
What are you trying...
Le tableau il cacherait pas quelque chose, hein. Non, le tableau est trop... il apporte rien en vrai. Je suis sûr c'est un rapport avec ça, hein. À moins que je me trompe, mais... Pourquoi pas le faucon aussi? Parce qu'il a dit 4 animaux. 4 animaux qui font quelque chose. La Trinité, la Sainte Trinité, la... Ouais mais non mais ça c'est 3 dieux, donc ça c'est pas possible. Sur le blason de Cloville. Ouais c'est ça, les 4, donc pour moi c'est ça. À moins que... Ah, c'est quoi ça? On peut faire... Attends, on peut faire un truc comme ça? Il y a eu un truc là. Merde. Ah, on peut sortir par un clic droit. Et si c'était pas une cigogne mais un faucon ici en fait? Ça m'étonnerait parce que c'était un... Ouais bah non. Et si c'est pas un lion, mais un tigre? Ça me paraît bizarre hein. Allez, on va faire un truc. On va revenir vite fait au menu. On va regarder le blason. Désolé. Galerie. Le voilà le blason. Ça c'est le blason. Il y a un mouton. Un mouton, un lion. Ouais mais ça c'est la combinaison que j'ai fait tout à l'heure, ça a pas fonctionné. Il y a un truc que j'ai dû louper. Ah mais attends. Non, c'est le même. Du coup, j'ai cru que c'était pas le même. Non, il y a une erreur. Ouais, ça, c'est un loup, ça. Hein. C'est peut-être ça, hein. Attendez. Donc là, il y a le lion. Là, il y a le mouton. Voilà, je m'étais trompé.
Hello there. What could this be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
On a trouvé quelque chose.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what she wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
C'est vrai qu'elle devait être ici.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office?
You know what? After all this...
Right answer.
Le problème c'est qu'on a certainement laissé nos traces. Hein. On ira après. Bon, on a trouvé un... Alors c'était tout con l'énigme au fait, c'est moi j'ai fait une erreur sur le dernier symbole au fait. Tu sais, je connaissais pas cet endroit. Allez, go. On n'a pas été là-dedans, tiens, on va aller là-dedans.
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello, and we do need information.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something. We're getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the justice in that?
He's just eternal.
Like an ancient god or something. Or the personification of the city.
What a lovely thought. But if the city took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true. But that wasn't very politically correct, coming from you, pal.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Aw, thanks, boss.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty. Mullen never closes his kiosk, not even on New Year's Eve. Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast here, and in the evenings, philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now just a second-hand bookshop, just a shadow of its former self, like so many things in this city, like me. I wonder if they've got the entire Chicken Police series. Not that I give a cluck, of course.
C'est bien fait, quoi. C'est bien écrit.
But
Merde.
I wonder if they've... Some things are indestructible, right?
Yeah. Mullen's kiosk's been here since I was a little chick. My old man used to drive here from the other side of town for his daily papers.
Yeah, many still do. He certainly is something.
Mullen's a wizard from a forgotten age.
Yeah, kind of. This newspaper booth has been standing here for more than 100 years. It was always run by the Mullen family, like some strange monument to a forgotten age. This newspaper, the Clawville Chronicle, the most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day. The Chronicle...
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on sait sur lui? Ah, Père Castor, là. Un castor vieux et plein de secrets comme la ville elle-même.
Seems him and me are very much alike. Hey, Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you. What are you doing around here where you never see a cat go by?
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me sons, so you are.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
What's up, old man? Is everything all right?
Me bones are creaking. My eyesight's getting more and more blurry. And sometimes I hear sounds that aren't even there. I think I'm getting old. Or maybe I've gone crazy already. But the old ticker's still ticking. So, here I am.
Ah, it's good to still have an old familiar spot in the city.
Ah, nothing lasts forever, boys. So, what is this dirt you've ended up in again, eh?
Just a simple case, strumming personal strings. That's why I couldn't refuse it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Same old song, eh?
Yeah, it's a classic.
So, what is it you want to know? I'm at your service, my lads.
Thanks, old pal. Let's see.
Alors,
Eben's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 thug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Well, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
When I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Good one again.
Hey, Martin, my lad, what's up? How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with something?
I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with you, son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Thanks.
This is priceless. Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Yeah, sure will.
Nice girl. She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right. How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife, and I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, Sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, Sonny.
You know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten
putain.
yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city. A shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can expect some serious lead poisoning, me boy.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stavonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville. But from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
At least, Sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, Sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And
Ouais,
always
t'inquiète pas, hein,
carry a
il a
good
Bertha,
gun
lui,
in
hein.
your pocket.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket, old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
Bon, on a eu quelques infos. Alors. Ouais, ça va être l'info comme quoi elle s'est barrée, elle. Ah si, il y a du texte là. On sait d'où venait Natasha quand elle est arrivée à Cloville, mais il y a plusieurs années de sa vie dont on ignore encore tout. Même Mulienne, l'omniscient, pouvait pas nous en dire plus sur elle. On a appris certaines choses. Alors elle, apparemment, elle dort au boulot. Elle est vraie, c'est vraiment une dingue, elle. Apparemment, ils ont voulu essayer de lui parler, mais il a pas voulu. Bon, on a appris ça. Ah.
Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of beautiful. Like the old beaver himself. Seems like the kiosk is still a good business.
Mais ça doit prendre de la flotte là. Bon, on va retourner au Tsar. On va voir si on peut retourner au Tsar. Poste de police, au Tsar.
So what are we doing here again, Sonny?
I don't know. Maybe we could question Natasha.
Do you think she's here?
Who knows, Marty? We'll see.
There's Philmar. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah, maybe he's not drunk as a skunk.
Stop projecting onto others, old chicken.
Ah, shut the clock up, Marty.
No, I'm sorry I hurt your precious feelings, boss bird. Don't get me wrong, boss, but I saw how that's...
What song?
Stop playing innocent, Sonny. Natasha's song, it made you freeze.
Yeah, you're imagining things, Marty. I was just paying attention because I like the song. It has a really good orchestration.
Orchestration, huh?
Shut the clock up, Marty.
C'est bien fait quand même.
Okay. Keep your feathers on. Honestly,
Marty, if you don't stop, I'm gonna peel your feathers off and cook you as a delicacy.
all right. It's just too good.
Why do I feel like I'm never gonna forget this sign?
Because you have a photographic memory?
You moron. The Tsar Club. I'm not gonna forget this buzzing red neon light anytime soon.
If this car's still here, and Wessler's already gone, that means it's not his car.
It's like your first day as a detective. You didn't consider that he could have multiple cars?
Huh. You could be right.
Sometimes I think you breathe in too much gun smoke, Marty.
But I love the smell so much.
Oh putain, il est taré lui.
Maybe it's not Wesley.
Yeah, that could be. It's worth a look inside. The car's still here. Could it be Natasha's?
On va parler à Philmar. Philmar, il voulait nous voir tout à l'heure, lui. Hein.
Philmar looks a bit soaked, doesn't he?
Well, it is raining.
I didn't mean the rain, Marty.
Yeah, I know.
Still, let's ask him what he saw. Maybe he can tell us something useful.
If the old man still sees anything, eagle eye or not.
Hey, old bird.
Ah oui, il a
What are you
l'air.
waiting for out here in the
Il a
rain?
une sale tête là.
Is that you, boys? I'm a little, tired.
I can see that, pal.
Oh, it's all right.
Il est bourré.
Can't find my car. I don't see very well in the rain. It's my eyesight's pretty bad. I should wear glasses. Imagine that. A hawk wearing glasses.
Yeah, it's funny.
There ain't nothing funny about it, Snowflake.
Whoa, all right, sorry.
Have you seen Natasha or Ibn since we left?
Ibn, he got put off a long time ago. Natasha, I haven't seen her.
Thanks anyway, pal. Good luck with finding your car.
Il va pas
want some
conduire
help?
bourré.
Could it be that I didn't come here by car? What do you think, Sonny? Old friend?
Well, I wouldn't know that, Phil, but you take care, all right?
Ah, you're telling me? Oh, that's funny.
Il est complètement bourré.
Sonny, pal, listen.
Tell me, Phil.
I like you. Really, I do. So listen here. Whatever happens, you hear? Whatever happens, never fall in love with that woman.
You mean Natasha?
Who else would I mean, bird brain?
Okay, Phil. I promise.
Like hell.
Il est torché, hein.
Maybe I came by bike.
Bike, huh? I have a hard time imagining that, pal.
Yeah, right. Me too.
Maybe you flew, huh?
Don't you provoke me, Marty. You hear?
Hey, I was just kidding. Don't peck off my tail feathers, brother.
Maybe I came by bike.
Hey, I was just kidding.
Hey, boys, tell me, is Natasha still inside?
I can't give you any information about that, gentleman. I'm sorry.
Ah, the regulations. I know. We've gotten used to it.
I am glad to hear that.
And your boss, Wessler? Can we find him in the VIP lounge?
Bah non, il a dit que finalement il est parti.
I'm afraid I can't tell you that either.
But we can take a look for ourselves, right?
No problem, gentlemen.
Thanks, Wooly.
Your friend's not the talkative type, is he? He understands what we're saying, right?
Don't anger me, chicken, or I'll tear out your throat before you could say hemp seed.
Ha! Just try, Fleabag.
Hey, folks, relax. The night's still young. We'll have plenty of time to tear each other's throats out, but right now we're busy.
Huh. You're right.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Il est marrant, lui, Archibald. J'aime bien comment il parle.
Excuse me, are you the parking valet?
You lost.
Ah, I'll have to practice that some more.
Il est excellent, Marty.
Excuse me, are you the parking valet? Ah.
This guy was here before, right? He's handling it pretty well.
And there are even more pretty dames all over him. You think they dig his antlers that much?
Quel jeu de mots il va faire?
More like his wallet, Marty. There was a time when women were all over us.
Il va lui dire, bah...
Why the past tense, Sonny? I'm pretty damn hot.
Sure you are, Marty. Keep on dreaming.
Oh le
Never lose
bâtard.
hope.
Il l'a vexé. Il l'a vexé le
I
malin.
don't even miss those times.
You think the guy's taking a shine to Olivia now?
Why should I care? And while we're at it, why do you care?
Me? I don't care at all.
And why do you ask?
What? Stop bugging me. Who does he think he is? The fantastic Mr. Fox?
What did that fox ever do to you, Marty? You a racist now?
Who, me? No, on the contrary. But I don't like how he looks at Olivia.
Well, I think they look good together. They're only missing a slice of cheese.
Very funny.
Drop it, Marty. Wessler's secretary could even know something useful.
So we meet again. How unpleasant.
I'm sorry, Olivia. We won't keep you long. Perhaps you could tell us if you've seen Natasha.
She hired you and you already lost sight of her? That's unfortunate.
We should have met her, but she didn't show up. Should we be worried?
Are you asking me that? I haven't seen her since she was on stage. Not like I was paying any attention to her or anything.
Thanks, sweetheart. We won't bother you anymore.
Thanks, Olivia.
Don't mention it.
Just one more thing, Toots. Could you perhaps tell us where Mr. Wessler is?
I'm his assistant, not his babysitter, Beaky.
So you don't know?
I have no idea.
Roger that. Thank you.
Elle est désagréable.
So,
là.
gentlemen, is there anything else?
Nah, thanks, Olivia. We're good.
C'est cool. Le barman.
I can't stand that guy. Why doesn't he have his mane cut?
Stop being so old man. It's a different world now. That's a kind of fashion, you know.
Yeah, fashion. I can't stand that.
Stop being...
Yeah. Hello again, Bojack.
Please don't call me that, sir.
You're right. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Oh, if you really must know, I'm Lance, sir.
Okay, Lance. Listen, it's very important.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get me involved in anything. I just want to get my shift over with and go home to sleep. Relax. There won't be a problem. Just answer the questions honestly. Oh, if I must, let's give it a try.
Right, kid.
Lance.
Lance. Yeah. So, have you seen Natasha since her performance?
Oh, no, don't ask me anything about Miss Kitsenko and Mr. Wessler. It could cost me my job or even more. Hey, it's a matter of national security.
It could be.
Yeah, see, it could be. So, if you help, you won't only be helping us, but the crown and the whole city of Clawville. Oh, okay, all right, just stop that chicken shit, will ya? I saw Natasha, yeah. She came down, spoke with someone, then stormed out the front door.
And then what happened?
She came right back in 2 or 3 minutes later, soaked to the bone. She was in a hurry. She went up to her suite, then came back down and left.
And you haven't seen her since?
I genuinely haven't seen her ever since, sir.
Thanks, Lance. You've been a great help.
I'm happy to hear that. So Natasha had left.
Seems so, but she never arrived at the weekend house.
Then
we'll stay with the original plan. We'll gather our thoughts at the office and go over everything we know.
Okay, Boss Bird, lead the way.
If anyone asks, Lance, we were never here.
Sure, sir. Phyllis and Roy's are nowhere to be seen. Praise the great wild ones.
Well, let's hope this is a good omen.
Maybe finally the pincushions have started to do something with themselves.
Ils sont partis certainement
And
là-bas.
maybe it's not a coincidence, since we've just found a dead body, Marty.
Yeah. What can I say? The night's starting to get off, huh? Just like the good old days.
Well, let's just hope there won't be any more surprises tonight.
You don't believe that, do you, boss?
Hey, Mon. Is the boss, angry today?
Angry? That's an understatement.
I see the New Year's madness has started. Everyone busy?
As normal, boys. The city's gone crazy, and we already have our first dead body. They found a girl in Flowerville. It's a nasty case.
Premier cadavre, une fille à Floraville. Ah bah c'est dans...
What do we know about it?
Sonny, you know I can't tell you.
Oh, come on, Mon. I only have 120 days left. We could pretend these are my last beautiful days.
On my feathers, Sonny, stop that.
He's been like this all day.
Shut up, Marty. Come on, Mon.
All right. Though I don't know much. The girl was found inside a house. I won't tell you the address. I have a hunch you already know.
Why do you think that?
Never mind. Anyway, she was naked, but there wasn't any sign of a struggle. There was a message written on the wall and on her back, too.
That's all?
That's all.
Thanks, Mon.
You're not gonna ask what the message was?
Oh yeah, what was it?
You already know, don't you?
I'm an open book to you, Mon.
One I've read too many times.
C'est bien écrit, hein.
Can I be honest? I'm worried about you boys. You haven't gotten mixed up in some shady affair, have you?
We have. Sorry, Mon. I could never lie to you.
Well, then I strongly advise you to get yourself out of it because I'm not in the mood for your funeral, all right?
Furry gods, don't be so extreme, Mon. It's just some routine sniffing around on New Year's Eve.
You don't do routine, boys. When you're sniffing around, fire and chaos follow.
Hey, you're not Meredith H. Marble, the author of the Chicken Police books, by any chance? That would have been a great blurb.
I'm not joking, boys.
Okay, Mon. We'll be careful.
I hope so. Don't do anything crazy.
Okay, Mon. Officer Barkman, one of Blood Boil's little protégés. Officer Shouting in 3, 2, 1.
And action.
Martin, what the hell do you think you're doing?
We're just patrolling, sir.
At the station?
No, we're here for something else, sir.
You missed me, huh?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I mean...
Why are you grinning, Santino?
I can't grin, sir. I have a beak.
Don't be cute. I can see it in your eyes.
Should I close them, sir?
Don't you peck at me, chicken, you hear?
We're not even here anymore, Chief. We just quickly stopped by for something.
Get out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
You're on duty. Am I right, Martin?
Yes, sir.
Then why the hell are you standing here? Don't you have something to do?
I do, sir.
Then fuck off. And you, Sonny, don't even think about saying anything. I can already see you're dying to say something funny.
I wouldn't think about it, sir.
You're on duty.
Yes,
and then
I wouldn't think of...
Bon, allez, on va à l'hôtel.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful
C'est vrai
enough.
qu'on est en fin d'année là, ça va être le nouvel an, c'est le nouvel an chez eux donc ouais.
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
Alors. Donc. Merde. On a elle qui est venue. Elle nous a donné un mot. Et on avait ceci. Comment on fait? Ah, bien. Donc Natasha les menace, mais quel est le lien? Ça la rend suspecte, elle en est la source. Elle lui était clairement destinée, ce n'était clairement pas pour elle. C'était pas bon?
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that. But there was something Natasha didn't speak about. Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'il y a un lien avec ça?
But what could we do with this list? I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
Il serait autant suspect que cette histoire. Ah, bien.
So, the card is, maybe a dead end.
Louis serait
The
suspect
piece
du
of
coup.
painting, too.
But the list Philmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the Bunny Man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my
Et
notebook
si
as well.
c'est un assassin, lui?
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird. What? Why are you staring at me?
I don't know. I'm still not used to us working together again.
Really? I didn't get used to it for 10 years, if that helps.
Only 9, Marty. Only 9. To be honest, I'm glad I don't have to do this alone.
That's not something I often hear from you, boss. Yeah? What?
Nothing. Forget it. Look, I'm sorry I dragged you into this, Marty.
Ah, don't be. I would have been bored to death, still be on that shooting range.
And Laura.
She's used to it. Every New Year's the same. You know, since that special one.
Don't say it.
A bloody New Year's. Yeah. So Laura's probably at home, waiting for me on the couch, staring into a candle and...
You can get out of this any time. You know that, don't you?
If you start something, finish it, right? Let's just make it through alive, okay? Or Laura will bite off my head.
I'm on it, partner.
What could this list mean? And what's the connection to Déborah?
I have no idea, Marty, but we'll figure it out.
What could this list...
I have no... When this is all over, I'm gonna hire me a secretary.
Ouais, mais bon, il va pas tirer à la retraite.
If there are books in the world worth feeling sorry for, these are them.
Have you started on your great novel yet?
I've already started working on my will, but I realized I'd have to leave everything to you, so cluck that.
Huh, pity. I've always wanted a chicken coop smelling like old socks and bourbon.
You'll have to earn it first, Marty. Maybe I'm really gonna write that novel. If I make it to retirement alive, of course.
En fait, il a plus que 2 mois... attends, 4 mois à bosser.
Who's that shaggy creature?
That's M.B. Davis, you bird brain.
Politician?
Am I gonna have to smash your beak?
Seriously, I don't know who the hell he is. I know. He's the guy who smuggled cocaine in his prosthetic leg, isn't he?
One more word about Mr. Davis, Marty, and I'm gonna wring that ham-sized neck of yours.
You don't have to cock a doodle immediately, you know. I'm just clucking with you, okay? I know.
One...
Man, I can't imagine how you feel.
Shut up, Marty.
Sure. She was the one, right? I mean, the one.
Marty, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear a single word. Are we clear?
Jeez, calm down, boss bird.
Il veut vraiment pas qu'on parle
So
de...
this is them.
Yeah, the wild gentlemen. They were role models when I was a kid.
Well, you must have been a weird kid, which ain't surprising. My idols were the White Wolf and Super Squirrel.
Oh, il doit parler de super, peut-être Cro-Blanc, par contre ça j'ai pas la ref.
The White Wolf, eh? Explains a lot. You know, when I was back in Averia, Clawville and the whole let's live together in peace bullshit seemed like an unattainable dream.
Yeah, but look at it now. And what would have become of you if you hadn't ended up in Clawville? Maybe you'd even be happy?
Perhaps.
Those guys were something, huh?
Nowadays, I don't know what they were, or what I believed they were.
Say, Boss Bird, did you read poetry now?
No. Why?
Because you're going nuts.
Well, thanks.
I didn't know you used to be a kindergarten teacher. But leather?
It's history, so back off.
I'm touched by the trust you have in me, Boss Bird.
There are things better left undisturbed, okay?
Yeah, got it.
Il était prof avant?
You weren't an orphan, were you? That would explain a lot, you know?
No, I wasn't an orphan. My parents are dead, but most of my family still lives somewhere in Averia.
Then what the hell still keeps you in Clawville? There's nothing remotely good here, especially nothing as good as a family.
I had my own family, Marty. Not anymore. And Clawville is my home, like it or not, because that's what I deserve.
Ooh, okay, I get it. Huh. The old days. You know, I miss him sometimes.
What? The hype? Us as celebrity cops?
Nah, the work, the buzz. The phone ringing at 4 a.m. and knowing if you pick it up, you'll be dragged into something terrible, because that's your job. And of course, you pick it up.
I'm not sure it's healthy to enjoy that.
Hey, no healthy animal becomes a cop in Clawville.
Yeah, true. It's like it wasn't even us.
You're not becoming sentimental, are you?
No, I mean, we were suckers for sure, but looking back now, I feel at least we knew what we wanted.
I still know what I want.
And what do you want, Marty?
A lovely wedding and a long honeymoon. Laura deserves it. And I also want Blood Boil's job.
A rooster's never gonna be police chief, Marty. Not at this time. Not in this place.
Thanks for putting me in my place all the time. I hope you don't call me again for another 5 years.
It's like it wasn't even...
You're not becoming sentimental.
No. And what... Nothing interesting in there. But if there is, it'll remain hidden for all eternity. 121 days until retirement. Then to infinity and beyond.
Bon, on va appeler le lapin là.
You know, this city's outgrown us.
Why do you say that?
Well, don't you feel it? The whole place squeezing you. The polluted air, the sirens, and the smell of cordite.
Don't be such a drama queen. It's not the world that's changed, it's us. Clawville's Clawville. We're just getting older.
No, there really is something. You know the feeling of foreboding, of something wrong, of something bad on the horizon.
You're screwing my mood.
Yeah, but I'm not sorry.
No shit.
A long time ago, when an animal was starving, they bit someone. Worst case, they killed or ate them. That's being a predator, isn't it? And that was our job.
Yeah? What are you getting at?
Well, it's not the case anymore. Animals are eating each other out of pleasure. It's a poison. They're losing their minds.
Ah, Sonny. We just got old. That's all.
It's not that simple, Marty.
If you say so.
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
Une organisation civile fondée par les 4 animaux les plus influents et les plus riches de la ville, l'incendie de l'année 1867 avait presque entièrement rayé Clovis de la contrée sauvage. Lorsque les gentlemen sauvages sont intervenus pour reconstruire la ville, ils ont de leurs moyens financiers, de leur influence, ils ont agi en héros et ou du moins ils ont été considérés comme tels. Donc ça c'est les mecs de la photo ça. Certains pensent qu'ils ont eux-mêmes provoqué l'incendie et que tout cela faisait partie d'un complot national, mais il est fort probable que nous ne sachions jamais la vérité. Le cuir et la fourrure étaient très tendance autrefois, mais de nos jours, en particulier à Clovis, l'utilisation de cuir et de fourrure véritable est très rare. Il n'était pas totalement illégal de porter ce genre de vêtements pour l'instant si vous pouvez vous le permettre, mais cela est très mal vu, c'est le moins que l'on puisse dire. Ouais, t'as vraiment quand même, mine de rien quand même, t'as quand même le scénario, l'univers, tout ça, il est vachement bien fait, hein. Il est vachement bien fait.
Would you like a shot?
You know what? When we're done with the case, then we can celebrate.
Let's hope the case won't end us instead.
Amen to that, Brother Bird.
Bon, on va appeler le lapin. Il faut le numéro avant. Putain, ça alors, c'est 932 555. Est-ce que je retiens bien les numéros de téléphone? 555 932, c'est l'inverse. Il est louche, lui. Hein. Le lapin est louche. On va certainement devoir l'interroger. Hein.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
One? Just a second.
Yeah? What?
Marty's right. We need a clear head for this. Good old rabbit. I can always rely on him.
Ouais, mais il y a un truc de louche chez lui, je sais pas pourquoi.
Sometimes I feel a little bad about using him so much, but he's so eager to help. I wouldn't want to break his enthusiasm.
Il y a un truc louche chez lui.
Sometimes I feel... Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well, these names. I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
Here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class, politicians, business people.
Ça peut être facile de faire un mec qui bégaye en vrai dans le doublage.
Even the commander of the
sans rentrer dans le cliché au fait, si vous voyez ce que je veux dire.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Ah putain, là c'est un peu mal fait.
May I ask what you have gotten yourself into? This looks serious.
It's complicated, Lewis, but nothing good. I can tell you that much.
Ah, is there anything else that I can help you with?
Maybe there's something. Maybe I should ask something specific from him.
Je crois qu'on va avoir un interrogatoire.
Déborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville? Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
Ouais, ils le disent pas. Ah oui, lui, il doit peut-être le savoir sur la carte.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
Mm-hmm.
A card? Like this? Really?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much. It is rather embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis, how do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
Mais je le trouve louche, moi,
I don't know
Louis,
what you
c'est bizarre, hein.
said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family.
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right. What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there.
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The
Ah, on va
wealthy
peut-être
who
voir
have a
l'alligator qu'on
taste.
voit dans les photos là, du jeu là.
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species. Yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit, equivocal.
Bon, alors, bon, j'ai quand même des trucs, enfin, je le sens pas trop en fait, il est un peu bizarre Louis. Je peux me tromper, hein. Mais après, il sait quand même pas mal de choses, hein. Ouais, il va dans des endroits... Ah, on peut aller que là-bas. Donc on attaquera le chapitre 2.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Et franchement, c'est extra. Franchement. Ils sont vraiment extra. Et franchement, les designs, il y a des designs, ils sont vachement bien faits. La chienne, là, elle est trop bien. La lémurien aussi, là. Putain, la lémurienne, là. L'aigle au fond, il est drôle aussi. Franchement, il y a des trucs. Et ils ont fait. Le design, la DA de ce jeu, elle est vachement marrante. Hein. Enfin, dans un univers sérieux et tout, je trouve que... Putain, c'est quoi la photo qu'on rigole? Putain, mec, c'est trop fort. Oh, merde. Oh, quelle horreur. Bon, ça va, c'est caché. Ouais, d'accord, ok. J'espère que je peux me faire ban en voyant ça. Mais bon, c'est la fin de cet épisode. On aura bien réussi sur certaines phases. Le début a été un peu galère. On a un peu galéré sur les lignes. On a fait un retour. Mais bon, il y a eu des petites phases marrantes ou tout. De Marty, toujours top tier, hein, faut le dire. Hein. Marty, top tier comme personnage. Hein. Et on a appris un peu plus certaines choses. Louis, franchement, j'ai un doute sur le mec. J'ai quand même un doute. C'est malheureux ce que je vais dire, hein, mais le lapin là, il est très bizarre, je trouve. Ah, c'est. Attends, c'est le. Ah, c'est le hibou, ça. J'espère qu'on va le voir, lui. J'espère que le personnage est drôle. Mais non, franchement, on a des trucs assez sympas. Hein. Alors que le week-end approche, un gratte-ciel entier sur une coupure de courant, les animaux piégés dans l'obscurité découvrent que toutes les portes et les fenêtres ont été scellées. Cependant, c'est loin d'être le problème majeur, puisqu'une silhouette mystérieuse avec des bois commence à s'assassiner les animaux emprisonnés de sang-froid. Le deux détectives, Sonny et Marty McChicken, qui se trouvent par hasard dans le bâtiment Sentinel, est le seul espoir des survivants. Ah, c'est des livres sur nous, en fait. Les cadavres disparaissent des cimetières, est-ce que la terre est avale, est-ce qu'il marche à nouveau parmi nous, tandis que le duo des détectives et des inspecteurs policiers cherchent une réponse à ces questions et découvrent des traces pendant un complot millénaire. Il semblerait que le passé ne soit pas seulement sorti de terre, il est plus vivant et plus dangereux que jamais. Putain, il y a un cannibale. Bon, en tout cas, c'est la fin du stream et de la rediff. Je ferai peut-être la suite demain pour ceux qui regardent. La rediff, ouais, je verrai bien suivant mon état, si je suis fatigué ou pas. Je sens que je vais peut-être aussi, il faudra que je vois si je stream du School of Legend pour ceux qui suivent la chaîne Twitch. Mais en tout cas, là, l'affaire commence à être assez étrange. La femme chat, là, elle a disparu actuellement. Filmar est bourré, je sais pas qui c'est qui m'appelle. Sur ce, moi je m'arrête. À bientôt.